Woocation, the Ghana edition is here. I'm so excited, y'all. We are going to Dirty December in Ghana. Y'all know I have been talking your ears off about going to Ghana, and I am so excited to finally bring it to you. And we're going to do all the fun things that you saw me do when I went to Ghana 2 years ago, back to back, y'all. Please go to woocationinghana.sortedchalet.com to book your spot. You do not want to miss this because baby, once it sells out, it sells out. I cannot help you. I cannot. All right. So I will see y'all in Ghana. Again, go to woocationinghana.sortedchalet.com, and I cannot wait to see you for Dirty December. What's up, guys? It's your sister, Jessie Woo. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, make sure that you subscribe, so you could join the Black Women's Tribe during Black Jesus Risen, Black Women's Month. Okay, make sure that you like this video as well. Can y'all just pause for a moment and just hit the like button? Oh, so you don't like this video? You don't like this live? Let me know right now so I can just roll. You know what? Why don't I just roll? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? If y'all ain't gonna like the video, why don't I just, you know what I'm talking about? Anyway, what's up, y'all? Happy resurrection, well, post-resurrection Sunday. He is risen. The Lord Jesus is risen, okay? Let me know where you guys are watching this from. Let me see. Hold on. Okay, I already see St. Louis in the building. Happy Easter, Sister Easter. I know that's right. I know that's right. You know, I kept telling my man yesterday was our first anniversary. And he just kept getting confused. I'm like, baby, it's because March 31st last year was Easter, and that was our first date. So this year, we our anniversary is March 31st every year, but you know, Easter fell on April 20th. Side note, Easter falling on 420 is what the hell? What the hell, Yante? But I was like, baby, this is our first anniversary. I got a vlog coming, y'all to see it. I'm done. I'm done trying to reason with my man. Okay, okay, who all in here? Atlanta, period. Poland. Girl, what the hell? What the hell, Yante? Dade County, you already know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? From the crib. Zambia, yes. Kansas City, okay. Somebody said work, child. Listen, I'm on y'all last today. I have a lot to talk about. And I might just keep going live. I don't know. It's just so much to talk about, and I just don't feel like editing. I just do not feel like editing. I just don't. The sip, Jamaica. It's still cold in Chi-Town. Girl, what's going on? Macon, Georgia. I don't know why I always read Macon as bacon. I don't know what's going on, child. Y'all, let me tell you about something that happened to me yesterday. So, after Easter Sunday, Mr. Easter and I, we went to go get brunch at Little Alley's. We've been trying to go to Little Alley's for a minute, but every time we would try to go to Little Alley, something would happen. Like last time we were there, somebody had on ripped jeans, and they just wouldn't let us into the restaurant. So we finally made it into Little Alley's for brunch. So Mr. Easter and I are eating brunch, and there was a young lady who came to us like as we were starting to eat, and she was like, "Hi, Jessie." I'm like, "Hi," and she's like, "My name is Tiffany. I go to New Birth." And I was like, "Oh, you go to New?" We were both like, "Oh, you go to New Birth? Okay, good. How'd you make it in here on time?" Like, cause she ate and was leaving before us. Like, she's like, "Yeah, I got the benediction." How, girl? How? Pastor Jamal Bryant benediction be 30 minutes long. I'm sorry, please. Nah, New Birth people. Pastor Jamal Bryant benediction be like 30 minutes long, Lord. So I said, how did this lady make it to brunch before we did? For the Ghana trip, will you recommend braiding salons? Hair rack. The hair rack. That's what I recommend. I'll get that on the site. So anyway, we do a little chit chat, and she was like, I just want to tell you that I'm paraphrasing, but she said, I really love the firstborn daughter conversation that you're having. It's really, really a great conversation that you're having. So I'm really happy that you're having that conversation. I was like, oh, thank you very much. And we chatted a little bit more and she left. So as we're eating, like probably like 10 minutes later, our server came back and our server was like, just so you know, your brunch has been taken care of. We're like, what? Because Little Alley's, it's not like crazy expensive, but when me and my man go out to eat, it's never less than $250. Like it's just not. No matter how cute we try to keep it, it's just not. We gonna sit down, we gonna eat. And we're like, who paid it? And they're like, Tiffany. I think her name was like Tiffany Jordan or something like that. So I have to find her. But this woman paid for me and my man's brunch. Oh, you know what? Before she left, she did say, and I love the love. She's like, I love the love between y'all, the Easters. And she saw my little bunny ears. She thought it was cute. But she paid for our brunch. And I thought that was really, really sweet. That was our second first anniversary brunch. And somebody from Newburgh, a young lady from Newburgh named Tiffany Jordan, I believe her name is, she brought our brunch. So I thought that was really, really kind. And honestly, it's a testament to what happens whenever I'm out and about. Like I always have very, very good interactions with y'all. Like honestly, I feel like I said just not too long ago, like if I'm out and I look hungry, y'all will be right there. Here go a little granola bar. Sister, you hungry? Like that's just really how, you all are to me. And so I hope she sees this. Tiffany, I'm going to hunt you down, but I really, really hope that you, that was just sweet. I have no words like that. Honestly, I hope that you get what you gave us 10 times fold. Like, and then if I hunt you down and I see that there's something we could do together, oh, we definitely gonna do that. We are definitely gonna do that. So somebody said not look hungry. I do be looking hungry. I've had y'all walk, like, especially like when I go to like carnival or something like that. Like y'all be walking up to me. You want some water, sister? You look thirsty. You want a little water? Like y'all be looking out for me. Y'all be like patting me down. Like listen. Listen. So thank you so much, Tiffany. And I definitely have to do that next time I'm out. Scope the scene and see who brunch I could pay for. So that was a very, very sweet thing to do. I just wanted to share that testimony with y'all. And it's a lot of testimonies being shared these days. I wanted to share an actual testimony with y'all. Praise the Lord. Yeah, well, okay, let's get to it really, really quickly because I'm going to come back. I have a couple things, just a couple things, y'all, that I want to talk to y'all about. But let's talk about Kenya more. Can Mora down the street? Can Mora down the street? Let's talk about Kenya more. Did y'all watch Kenya's video that she did? Did y'all watch it? If you did, how did you like it? Did you think that Kenya did a good job with her confessionals? Let me just start off by saying this. I know a lot of y'all think that I don't be liking people if I say certain things. And I will tell you, I don't know Kenya. I will say, I've said this before on here. I will say this again. Last year, Candy Burrs took a bunch of us out. And Kenya Moore was there. She took us to the Renaissance concert. And I remember there's a moment like everybody's dancing and Kenya was in a corner by herself. And I was like, Tori, let's go like get her out her seat. Like, and we got her out her seat. We got her dancing. Like, girl, start twirling. It's twirling time. Girl, you at the concert. We at the Renaissance. Twirl. Okay. And I just share that to say, like, just because I might have opinions on people, it doesn't mean that I don't like them. I don't know her. I don't know her personally. I'm just commenting based on what I see on the show. Point blank period. It's never personal, especially if I don't know the person. It's not personal for me. And so that's that. Now, I don't like that she is a sexual harasser, whether you want to admit it or not. Whether you want to admit it or not. What Kenya did on the show by showing BRIT's pictures, it was at the very least sexual harassment. It was at the very least corn, revenge corn, whether you want to admit it or not. It was revenge P. Okay. By definition, that is what it was. And so I don't know how people can disagree with facts. And I'll see people, oh, well, I work in HR, and baby, coming in my comments telling me that you work in HR tells me nothing. HR has the biggest idiots. Let's just be for real. Most of you guys who work, some of y'all are watching me right now. Some of y'all are watching me right now, and you're at work. It might not be safe for you to leave a comment, but some of y'all know just how idiotic your director of human resources is. How unhelpful HR is. Okay? Like, so when people, oh, well, I work in HR. Okay, you're not a lawyer. And that's another thing. Like, people in the comments be saying, oh, well, I disagree. And when I say, well, you're not a lawyer. Oh my God. Oh my God. What are you, oh my God, for? You're not a lawyer. And we're going to get into that too, because she mentioned lawyers. And that's how I know Kenya ain't got no lawyer. It's just all like crazy. Okay. So first and foremost, let's start with Kimura down the street. Kimura down the street. Let's start with this first and foremost, because Kimura down the street. Kenya did a whole lot of promo for a confessional that was supposed to happen, I believe, last Tuesday. It didn't come on Tuesday. Then it was supposed to come on Thursday or Friday. I can't remember, but I kept seeing it on my timeline. And from other people that were posting it, people on threads, whatever. And apparently it didn't come on time. It looks as if what happened with Kimura down the street is that promo, it was very nice. But it looks like whoever did the promo for you was like, yeah, I need my check before this video goes live on YouTube. That's what that looks like to me. Because I saw two people in Kimura down the street's video, and I'm going to tell you, I said this even when I was reviewing the show with Justin, I'm going to say it again. At the salon, at the opening for her salon, I noticed certain people behind her, and I'm just like, Kenya, you are too seasoned not to have a real team. Too seasoned. You should be rich. Too rich for you not to have a real team behind you. I saw a couple people behind her that I was just like, girl, no. I know folks who try to push this person on me or that person on, and it's like, girl, no. Like, you are the Kenya Moore. You're too seasoned to not have a real team behind you. But anyway, it just felt as if, oh, what'd she say? She said she mentioned doing a lot of it on her own in the video. That makes sense. That makes sense, because I didn't watch the full video, to be honest. I'm about to click on the video. I just watched snippets, and those snippets were all I needed to make my point that I want to make today. But she looked beautiful. The sound wasn't good though. Like, it's clear you weren't mic'd up correctly. But she looked gorgeous. The salon is gorgeous, but I have to be honest, the fact that all this effort was put into talking about BRIT. Again, Kimura down the street is $400,000 in debt for this salon. And whether you want to admit it or not, the most views you've ever gotten from your salon will be about BRIT. That's just the truth. And I just feel like, honestly, you're way too seasoned. You're a star. It just shouldn't be that. Some people said she did talk more about BRIT in the full video. And I hope she did, but still, that's why people came to the video. They wanted to hear what she was going to say about the incident. She did a promo where she did a fake cop call to the bank. It just was a lot. But at the end of the day, again, I think she looked beautiful. I'm happy that she finally got her confessional. But again, the most views you've ever received will be tied to BRIT. Unless something else happens. And we're probably not going to get that because you're not on the show anymore. Okay, so let's go to the actual video because I want to go to this moment. Hold on. Because one thing about me, I'll tell you a joke. I'll tell you a story time. I'll tell you a joke you might not like, but I'm not going to lie to you. That's one thing. I'm not going to lie to you. To be honest, not going to hold you though. Oh no, this is not the right. This ain't the damn. Hold on, y'all. Not going to hold you. Kenya's confessional though looks better than all the girls' confessionals on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Her confessional looks way better than most of the confessionals on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Something I haven't said during my reviews is that the coloring, I don't know what's happening this season, but the coloring in everybody's confessional is bad. Like I'm seeing even like people's contour, like it's just like you can tell whatever lighting they're using, it's not Black girl makeup friendly because then you can see the contrast between their face and their neck. And sometimes it's not that your makeup doesn't match your neck. Sometimes it's the lighting. And I'm just like, okay, come on now. Sis is in her empty salon. She's at her empty ass salon and her confessional looked 10 times better than everybody else. Her makeup was on point. Like the color grading was on point. I have to give her that. Like I have to give her that. She looked amazing. Kenya was silenced, hence, because she wasn't given the opportunity to show remorse, then she isn't now. The time has passed. Okay, I kind of get what you're saying, but I will say this too. I don't feel like she's remorseful. It's clear she's not remorseful. It's clear. Like it's very clear. And I think the network knows that as well. And so anyway, we'll get into that. But okay, so this is the part that I wanted to go to.
Hiking high tea. Let's get into it.
I'm sorry. She looks great. I'm kind of mad we didn't get a Kenya Moore confessional, even though I hate what she did. What she did was disgusting. But I would rather see a Kenya Moore confessional than see Ralph's bobblehead. Like, I'm just annoyed. I am so annoyed with seeing Ralph's bobblehead ass confessionals. It is annoying to me. So annoying. Like, I don't know. Something could have been done at least for y'all to pay her for her confessionals at the very least. She should have got that. Period.
Let's get into the receipts.
I will say this. I haven't watched the full video. I'm not going to. But I've seen enough clips and I've seen enough content to know that she provided no receipts. Because she provided no receipts for this section here. So if you didn't provide any receipts for this section, I know you didn't provide any other receipts for the 30 minutes that you did this confessional. So there's that.
Okay, more receipts. I have more receipts for you. And I want to just talk about some things that I have been seeing out in the atmosphere that are completely laughable.
Hold on. Okay, so she didn't. Okay. Because if you don't have receipts for the BRIT stuff, I know you don't got, like, you just not showing no receipts. So what was the point? Okay. Brit only apologized for the cameras. Listen, she apologized, period. They're on a show, period. When you're on a show like Real Housewives of Atlanta, production definitely tells you, hey, save everything for the cameras. They don't want to have to reshoot shit. No, do not be in communication with that person. No, save this for the discuss this on camera. Even sometimes when you come into the scene and y'all are chit chat. Hold on. Wait. Let's mic you up. So I'm just letting you know how that goes.
Well, most of it, but also
Brit apologized, point blank, period. She took ownership. She acknowledged what she did. She gave flowers. She gave a card.
in a lot of ways, just really dumb. Yeah, I said it. Dumb. Portia.
I'm sorry, keep stopping. So how you gonna accept Brit's apology and not Kenya's? First of all, I didn't know that Kenya's apology was for me to accept. And just like Kenya didn't accept Brit's, she didn't have to. Kenya didn't have to accept Brit's apology. If somebody apologizes to you, you don't have to accept it, right? But whatever you do after that, that's on you.
In her recent YouTube alluded to another housewife sending me the photos of the now infamous photos that were shown.
Oh, hold on.
Sending me the photo.
Hold
Her
on.
recent, in a lot of ways, just really dumb. Yeah, I said it. Dumb. But also, in a lot of ways,
hold on. I'm sorry, y'all.
Things that I have been seeing out in the atmosphere that are completely laughable, most of it, but also, in a lot of ways, just really dumb. Yeah, I said it. Dumb. Portia, in her recent YouTube, alluded to another housewife sending me the photos of the now infamous photos that were shown during my spa opening.
I know for a fact that one of these housewives who is still on the show is the one who gave Kenya a big part of that nude information.
So number one, that's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. The photos were online on various porn sites.
Let's just stop there, right? If the photos are online, how come none of you have been able to find them? We've already established none of you have been able to find it. Not going to go back and forth with y'all on that one. Kenya calling Portia a liar, I think that's interesting because here she is lying about the photos being available online. They're just not. They're not. And in last episode, we clearly heard Brit say she had the internet scrubbed of all those things. Okay. So again, they're not available online. Also, I do want to say this, and this is not me like defending Portia because I feel like that's what it's gonna sound like. But I don't think Portia's a liar. I think Portia is somebody, if she knows you and she trusts you and you tell her something, I think she's going to believe you. I think Portia is what is a I love Portia now, but I think Portia's gullible. I think Portia's a very gullible person. Very gullible person. Even when you watch this season, the way Portia was talking about Simon. Oh, when we at the airport, he said he was always going in a separate line. So, he said that was the reason that he just had a girl. No, that is being gullible. When somebody is literally telling you something and you just, okay, I feel like Ligan was. Like Portia has very rose-colored glasses. It's almost like it's just gullible. I think she's just gullible. And I think somebody told her something, which I think she's going to reveal later on. It kind of gives Phaedra telling her about Shamia and Candy. It just gives that. And it's sad because while I love Portia down, girl, I'm gonna need you to grow up and stop being so damn gullible and believing every little thing somebody that you know tells you. Like, you have to question some things. That's the difference between a June Cancer and a July Cancer. Baby, I be having questions. June Cancers, they just that is a June Cancer. She's very gullible. Love you, Portia, but I do think that you are a very gullible person. I feel like if you love somebody, if you know somebody, they could tell you anything and you're gonna believe it. Let's continue.
Many porn sites. I don't watch porn. I'm not a porn expert. I don't enjoy it. I don't participate. I don't get anything from it. Okay. I would like to just rather see my own body in action, maybe in a mirror or something like that. But I'm not going to sit there and watch porn. The investigators.
The investigators. Before we even move on with that, I saw somebody in here saying, "Why are you calling Kenya a lawyer? Lord, I can't even. Why are you calling her a liar? Because she lied." The investigators, okay? However, I'm going to bring this back. When she was down to the Tamron Hall show crying, this is what she said.
And I took matters into so I didn't feel like I was being protected, and I took matters into my own hands. I did my research on her. I found a lot of information, especially in the explicit world, with a few clicks, with people helping me.
It was my PI. Then on Tamron Hall show, it's with people helping me. Now it's the investigators. Okay. So you lying. Okay. But let's continue. Let's go ahead and let's continue. Hold on.
And everyone involved, not including Drew, investigator like that. But I'm not going to sit there and watch porn. The investigators and everyone involved.
Absolutely. PI stands for PI, private investigator. But then she said, people helping me. She didn't say it was investigators on Tamron Hall. Now she's saying the investigators and everyone involved. Let's continue.
Not including Drew Sidora, found those images, and they're still there. That brings me to Ming Lee. Someone said that Ming Lee was somehow involved because they know each other, and Ming said out of her own mouth that she has a lot of evidence of BRIT EADY's past performances, gigs. Let me say this for the people in the back. We did not get any photos from any person. They came directly from a search online.
I thought it was the investigators. I thought it was the investigators. Okay.
The photos that were revealed are not considered revenge porn. I went so far as, oh my God, did I do something wrong? I don't know this lady. I don't know any of her ex-boyfriends. I don't know any of her ex-friends. I've never seen this lady before in my life. I want to make sure I didn't break any laws. So I engaged a local attorney who advised me about the federal law as well.
Now notice she never says Ming didn't give me the pictures. She says Ming had the evidence in her phone. Let me go back. I'm just saying, if you're gonna clear somebody's name, clear that person's name. She never says Ming didn't give me the pictures.
Past performances, gigs. Let me say this for the people in the back. We did not get any photos from any person. They came directly from a search online. The photos that were revealed are not considered
Wait, let me back up for a minute.
Someone said the Ming Lee was somehow involved because they know each other, and Ming said out of her own mouth that she has a lot of evidence of BRIT EADY's past performances, gigs. Let me say this for the people in the back. We did not get any photos from any person. They came directly from a search online. The photos that were revealed are not considered revenge porn. I went so far as, oh my God, did I do something wrong? I don't know this lady. I don't know any of her ex-boyfriends. I don't know any of her ex-friends. I've never seen this lady before in my life. I want to make sure I didn't break any laws. So I engaged a local attorney who advised me about.
Before we even go into the attorney, again, she doesn't clear Ming and say Ming didn't give me the pictures. But she does say she had all the evidence in her phone. She confirms that. I don't know. If I were Ming, I would want you to say, girl, I did not give you those pictures. Kenya never says that. She made sure to let us know it wasn't Drew. She made sure to let us know it wasn't Drew. I don't know where the Drew came from, but she made sure to let us know it wasn't Drew. Now, let's get into the lawyer of it all, because now we're going to get, I guess, to hear about what the lawyer advised her. Let me rewind a little bit.
Her ex-friends, I've never seen this lady before in my life. I want to make sure I didn't break any laws. So I engaged a local attorney who advised me about the federal law as well as the Georgia state law. I shared photos that were readily available online. I did not commit revenge porn. I shared a publicly available photo that was accessible online. If I showed Kim Kardashian's sex tape right now, is that revenge porn? It's not. And
Kenya doesn't have a lawyer. She doesn't have a team. I don't know what lawyer in their right minds would tell you that what you did was not revenge P, or at the very least wouldn't tell you you were being sexually inappropriate at work. It's just what it is. When those people came down to I don't know why I keep saying Kamora down the street. When people came down to Kenya Moore Hair Care, they came for the opening of your salon. They didn't sign any consent forms to see BRIT EADY sucking sausage. Even if BRIT went online and sold her, like literally, because in this episode we have Drew saying, well, did you sell the cat? Even if she did sell cat, she did not consent to you showing it to the whole Atlanta at your salon. That is a workplace at that time. And for those of you guys who still try to argue that down, I would love for you to go into your workplace and go ahead and pull up Kim Kardashian's sex tape and show it to your coworkers. And let's see if you'll still have a job. Please, any of you who volunteer as tribute, go down to your work right now and pull up Kim Kardashian's sex tape and show it to your coworkers and see if you still have a job. What lawyer in their right mind would tell you that wasn't revenge P? Just look it up. Just look it up. By definition, it is showing sexually explicit videos or photos to someone who didn't give you consent. And I believe there's intent to harm or something. I have to look at the full breakdown. So it really also it depends on what state you're into. I think some laws it varies depending on what state you're in. But at the end of the day, and this really sucks because I think Kenya is very, very smart and very strategic. She didn't have to go this route. But what was your intent with showing her body in a sexually explicit way at your salon? It wasn't to promote Kenya Moore hair care. It wasn't to promote your opening. And then what's crazy is also that thank you. It's sexual harassment. But also, go to your job with a poster of a coworker saying insurance fraud hoe and see what happens. But you know what? And I'm happy that you said this, but also, oh yeah, I see it's a lot of people with low IQ levels in here. It's okay. I see it's a lot of low IQs. I get it. Thank you so much, Rose Deasy. I agree. But considering everything that was discussed last week, I'm like, well, dang, why didn't you just stay there? Like, why not just stay at insurance fraud hoe? Why not just stay there? You could have made that a thing. I wouldn't have done it at my opening, but you could have stayed right there. Instead, you chose to do this. And again, any of you in the comments saying, oh, it's not that, go to your job. Go to your job. Go to your job and pull up Kim Kardashian's tape with Ray J and show it to your coworkers. And let's see what happens. It's that easy. All right, y'all. That's all I wanted to talk about, to be honest. I am gonna be making my video with Justin. Oh, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hello? Hello? Ooh, hold on, y'all. Oh my God. I have been waiting on that. I'm so sorry. I've been waiting on this. But yeah, so go ahead. Go to your job right now and pull up Kim Kardashian's tape and see what happens to you. All right, y'all. That's all. Okay, so I am gonna come back because me and Justin are gonna do our video, and also what else? I want to talk about the Shannon Sharp thing. I don't know if y'all saw that Shannon Sharp was hit with a lawsuit today. The lawsuit actually looks quite insane. I don't know. Maybe y'all want me to talk about it now. Do y'all want me to talk about it now? Or no? Oh, I'm doing that tonight. Nay Jordan, I'm actually doing that tonight. Buckle your seatbelt. I'm just literally putting all my facts together, literally still, all the clips I want to use. But yeah, I'm doing that tonight. I just don't know what's a good time. Okay, while we're in here, let's talk about that. Oh, I know. That's why, baby, it's all good. Give me the engagement. Give me the engagement. It is all good, child. Baby, I clear a nice check from YouTube monthly. Thank you. Okay, let's talk about the Shannon Sharpe. And also, you know what? I did. Wait, what? They said Shannon signed a 100K podcast deal right before the lawsuit. I didn't see that, but maybe I should look that up. You know what? Let me look that up. Let me look that up, and I'm gonna come back. Give me 10 minutes. Let me just. I just want to make sure that's true, because if that is true, then somebody says it's online. No, I thought I clearly thought. I'm sorry. Obviously, she meant 100 million. She meant 100 million, not 100K. Okay, let me look that up. Let me look it up. Give me a moment. I just don't want to get on here and say shit that's not accurate, but I did start pulling it. And also, I did see who the lawyer was that is behind it, and that gave me pause as well, because Tony Busby, yeah, that gave me pause too. So let me just look at it, and then I'll be right back. So give me like 15 minutes. I just want to pull it all so I can be accurate. All right, y'all. Love you.
BBS, I just turn the water